The robbery video has finally been released, and it looks like something straight out of a movie. For weeks, investigators only had fragments. A broken glass case, a silent alarm, and priceless jewels gone. Now, the full footage reveals a plan that feels almost choreographed. 3 men wearing construction uniforms arrive in a white maintenance truck. They set up a ladder, cut through a window with a power saw, and walk straight into the museum. No panic, no rush. Security doesn't react, and visitors assume it's repair work. Inside, the thieves break open display cases and take jewels once owned by Empress Josephine, Napoleon's wife. The entire operation lasts less than 7 minutes. The video shows them escaping through the same window, sliding down ropes, and riding away on electric scooters waiting outside. One of them glances at the camera, calm, almost smiling, before disappearing into traffic. The footage spread fast across social media. Viewers called it a real-life Ocean's 11, flawless, cinematic, and terrifyingly precise.
Robbing the Louvre in broad daylight and getting away with it is cool as fuck. That's cool as fuck, especially because no one got hurt. A victimless crime, one could say. Like, of course, like, I'm sure someone considers himself the victim, but no one got hurt. No one got hurt. That could have easily turned very ugly. That could have become a very dangerous situation. But instead, they went in, did their business, took their jewels, and got the fuck out. I gotta respect that. They're about their money. That's very demure of them. Because again, that could have got really ugly. I think we need to bring back Heist. Like, this is such an interesting crime. I don't want them to get caught, but I do want to know the details, you know? Like, wow, I don't remember the last time we've seen a heist like this. Like, obviously museums have been robbed before, but this got a little oomph to it. This got something special to it. Let's bring back Heist. And also, if those robbers are taking requests, I do think they should hit the British Museum next. I don't know if it's considered stealing if you're taking something that's been stolen, but I do think they need to hit the British Museum next, just so they can know what it feels like.
Oh, clever to use a cherry picker and a glass cutter to steal priceless, well, sentimentally priceless jewels from the Louvre. The fact that it was done in daylight is also astounding.
It sounded like they didn't have too difficult of a time, right? I mean, they just came over on that side by the sign and came on up and through. So, yeah, pretty nuts.
I was just shocked. It feels like a museum like this would have the security that would stop something like that.
Am I a bad person for thinking the Louvre heist was kind of one of the most inspiring things to happen within my lifetime? Like, in this day and age of AI and the robots are here, it's just kind of wonderful to see a good old-fashioned heist, I tell ya. Yeah. Like, they didn't use any fancy technology or anything. No, they didn't need it. They're good men. They used their bare hands, just like God intended, okay? If anything, it's quite chic. Like, hello, a jewel heist in 2025? How extraordinarily vintage. I don't want to go out there and commit a crime or anything. Like, I'm a good boy. I don't want to break the law. But if anything, I am getting a bit of messaging from this of, like, chase your dream. Do what fulfills you. Don't take no for an answer. Think outside of the box. Do things that others aren't doing. Be you.
If you manage to break into the world's most famous museum, steal hundreds of millions of dollars worth of jewelry with your Ocean's 11 mindset, escape on scooters as the wind hits your little French mustache, not motorcycles, scooters, beep beep, those ones, and you can do all of this in under 7 minutes and not get caught, brother, whatever you took, keep it. You deserve it. With that much effort, you deserve to wear it out. You should be posing for the security camera on the way out. Like that. What a traditional heist. We don't want anything. We just want some information. How'd you pull it off? Give us the goss. Give us a 10-part series on social media vlogging the whole experience. Come with me as we break into the Louvre. That's what we want. We want an interview. Someone get Sean Penn on the line. If you can interview El Chapo, he can interview these guys. They were in disguise, for God's sakes. They were dressed as construction workers. How crazy that in an era of technology and surveillance where the government basically knows how many rolls of toilet paper you use to wipe your ass, these guys pulled it off as construction workers. What kind of security do they have in this place? Just one Frenchman smoking a cigarette? You have chainsaws and you are in uniform. You must be construction workers. You have access to everything. Brother, what? My grandpa's got better security at home for the cash he keeps under his mattress. What is this? Look, it's crazy. I'm very excited. We got an old-fashioned heist in 2025. This is a big win for humans everywhere. Get that up your AI. I'd like to see ChatGPT pull that off.
I'm so damn confused.
It was one of the most daring thefts in modern history. In less than 5 minutes, more than 100 million euros in royal jewels vanished from the Louvre, right in the heart of Paris. At 9:32 a.m., 3 men posing as maintenance workers arrived in a white truck. Their uniforms, vests, even their paperwork, all fake. Surveillance footage shows them entering through a side window of the Galerie d'Apollon, moving calmly, precisely, as if they had rehearsed every step. Inside, one man disables a security panel, while another removes a golden crown and a diamond necklace once belonging to Napoleon's family. Every move recorded, not by police, but by their own hidden camera. At 9:36, they were gone. 2 motorcycles, 1 truck, and an entire museum left in silence. Alarms flashing through the halls.
The Louvre Museum has offered to resign in the wake of the jewellery heist. She told French senators it was a, quote, terrible failure, admitting the museum's CCTV system was weak and ageing. Incredibly, the only camera monitoring the area of the break-in was facing the wrong way.
Did you see that the French police released an image of the person that they think is behind the Louvre heist, which could mean that they can recover all of the missing jewelry? But what's crazy to me is that this isn't the first time this person has been linked to the robbery of historical artifacts. So if anyone sees this guy, please tell him to return the Declaration of Independence.
You see how they robbed the Louvre? Very demure, very mindful, very suspicious. You see how they were in and out? They're not like these crazy robbers. They're not, oh, let me look at the Mona Lisa. Let me take a picture for my Nana. Let me go, get some souvenirs for my cousin Juby. No, they go in, they rob the family heirlooms, and they got out in under 10 minutes. Very mindful. They didn't waste everyone's day. You see how they did it in a very demure, mindful manner? They didn't take all day, and no one was hurt. They didn't do ooky spooky. We're gonna do hostages. We're gonna tie you up. We're gonna, where's the boss? Unlock the case. No, they smashed the case. They got their jewelinas, and they got out of there. Very cutesy. Only a little bit of robbery. They only do a small amount of robbery. They don't do a lot of robbery. They say, oh, these are ancient family heirloom jewels from the royal family, and they rob it. They don't take the Mona Lisa too. Let's be cognizant about how they robbed the Louvre, and let's be mindful that they could have been worse. Oh, bitch.
I was bullied into deleting my post about the Louvre, but I'm back. So what I was saying was that I believe that the French actually stole their own goods. This is why. I think that they stole it so that they could claim the insurance money, because they're probably broke like every other country in this world. And they took the money from the insurance claims to pay off another country. So when the United States of America or another country is up, just know that the French just repaid them. From how, you say? It wasn't the Pink Panther. Lupin didn't come steal that shit. They got millions of people that go in and out of that establishment every single day, and you think that they don't have some type of security system? There's no way that a few people went up on a ladder in broad daylight, broke a window and didn't nobody hear shit, and they pulled up, took St. Louis Maurice green emerald necklace, and didn't nobody blink or bat an eye? No, they did that themselves. And you know what?
If they didn't do it, if by some slick chance they didn't do it, I hope it was Wakanda. I hope they pulled up and I hope they stole their shit back because it was theirs to start. How you out here sending the police to try to find something that y'all stole? It ain't even y'all's. Justice is served.
Criminals in the UK actually need to do better. Because your bonjour cousins are out here robbing the Louvre for priceless jewels, but you want to be out here on a line bike stealing people's phones. Do better, man.